I gave my dad his money back in front of his other kids and told him he was no longer welcome at my graduation. My graduation was supposed to be next week. Dad had given me the money for the party about a month before. He was going to help mom host it even though they split when I was 4. Me and dad always had this weird thing going on. When he married Jane when I was 12, everything changed. Jane brought 3 kids with her, 2 twins and another one. And from that moment on, I felt like I was getting pushed to the back every single time. He'd cancel our plans if they wanted to do something. Like we'd plan to go hiking together, but then he'd cancel last minute because they wanted to go to some kiddie play place. Or we'd have movie tickets for something we both liked, but he'd ditch me to take them to see some cartoon instead. The worst was when I got a ticket to this concert. Me and dad both loved this band. He was supposed to buy his own ticket so we could go together. Then last minute he tells me he spent the money on paint for one of his stepkids' room instead. I had to go alone. Another time I broke my arm at school. Mom called him to meet us at the hospital. He didn't show up because his youngest stepkid was getting their tonsils out and they wanted both him and Jane there. He told mom to tell me over the phone that he was proud of me for being brave. Like what the hell? I never said I was being brave about anything. Every time I brought this stuff up, he'd just say it was normal to feel jealous about sharing attention. That was it. That's all he'd say. In 2019, things got really bad. I wanted to go on this trip with my school club. Mom didn't have enough money to cover it herself, so dad said he'd split the cost. Mom saved up her half. When it came time to pay, dad said bills were tight, and it was the twins' birthday coming up. He needed the money for their party instead. He said we could do something as a family while I was supposed to be on the trip. I told him to forget it, that he was making it clear who mattered more to him. I went to stay with mom full-time after that. Mom had to borrow money from her sister to pay for the whole trip. Dad said he felt bad about making me feel less important. We started talking again slowly. That's when he gave me the graduation money last month. I thought maybe things were going to be different. Then a week ago, he called me. He started talking about how one of his stepkids was being bullied at school, how hard it was for them, how with the graduation money they could throw this kid a really nice birthday party to cheer them up. Same exact thing as before. I hung up on him. I was done with his bullshit. 2 days later, I drove over to his house. His whole family was there. All 3 stepkids and his 2 younger kids he had with Jane. They were all sitting in the living room watching TV when I walked in. I pulled out the envelope with all the cash he'd given me. I counted it out right there in front of everyone. $250. I put it on the coffee table. Here's your money back, I said. You're not welcome at my graduation. You've made it pretty clear who your real kids are, so stay home with them. His youngest stepkid asked what graduation money meant. One of the twins said, "Why is he giving